Hello everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're addressing a very important and relevant topic: tips for saving money and budgeting for low-income families. We understand that managing finances can be challenging, especially when resources are limited. But don't worry, we're here to help. In this video, we'll share practical and effective strategies to assist you and your family in saving money, balancing the budget, and achieving your financial goals. So, stay tuned and let's learn together how to make the most out of what we have. Let's get started. But before we dive in, don't forget to like the video, leave your comment, and subscribe to the channel to stay always updated. Thank you. Tips on budgeting and saving for low-income families. Living with limited financial resources can be challenging, but establishing and maintaining an adequate family budget is essential to ensure stability and financial peace of mind. When every penny counts, every financial decision has a significant impact on your well-being and that of your family. Here are some practical tips to help low-income families manage their resources effectively and find ways to save. Evaluate your essential expenses. Start by identifying your essential expenses, such as housing, food, transportation, and basic bills. Prioritize these expenses and adjust them as needed to fit within your available budget. Create a realistic budget. Base your budget on your actual income, taking into account all available sources of income for your family. Divide your expenses into categories and allocate a specific amount to each. Remember to set aside a portion for savings and emergencies. Reduce non-essential expenses. Identify areas where you can cut unnecessary spending. This may include canceling subscriptions to services you don't frequently use, opting for generic brands instead of name-brand products, or even seeking out discounts and promotions when shopping. Utilize assistance programs. Don't hesitate to take advantage of government or community assistance programs available to low-income families. This may include food assistance, subsidized housing, healthcare programs, and more. These resources can help alleviate financial burdens and provide additional support when needed. Plan meals and shop wisely. Plan your meals in advance and make a shopping list to avoid impulse purchases. Look for nutritious and budget-friendly foods, and make the most of coupons, discounts, and special offers. Consider alternative transportation options. If possible, explore more economical transportation options such as public transit, carpooling, bicycles, or even walking. Reducing transportation costs can free up resources for other important needs. Seek financial education. Invest time in learning about financial literacy and money management skills. There are many free resources available online, including courses, videos, and informative articles that can help you make more informed and effective financial decisions. Prioritize energy savings. Reduce your home energy costs by adopting energy-efficient practices, such as turning off electrical appliances when not in use, using low-energy light bulbs, and ensuring good sealing on doors and windows to minimize heat or air conditioning loss. Be prepared for emergencies. While it's important to save and live within your means, it's also crucial to be prepared for unexpected financial emergencies. Maintain an emergency fund to cover unforeseen expenses such as car repairs, medical expenses, or job loss. Stay motivated and perseverant. Managing a limited budget can be challenging and may require short-term sacrifices, but remember that your efforts are helping to build a more secure financial future for you and your family. Stay focused on your financial goals and celebrate every small achievement along the way. Ultimately, financial success for low-income families requires discipline, creativity, and a long-term mindset. By implementing these tips and making adjustments as needed, you'll be on the right path to achieving financial stability and lasting prosperity. Remember that you're not alone on this journey and that there are resources and support available to help you face any challenges that may arise. Keep track of your expenses. Before creating a viable family budget, it's crucial to have a complete understanding of how your money is being spent. Certified public accountant Mark Noel emphasizes the importance of tracking family expenses over a significant period, typically 1 to 6 weeks, before starting to draft a budget. Every family member should receive a receipt for everything, and I mean everything, they purchase, he highlights. Though it may seem a bit inconvenient initially, this practice is crucial for gaining an accurate view of your spending habits. Using receipts to track expenses offers valuable insights into how and where your money is being used. This detailed approach reveals spending patterns, identifies areas of excess, and allows you to make more informed financial decisions. Additionally, by scrutinizing receipts, you may uncover expenses that went unnoticed previously, providing opportunities to cut unnecessary costs. To streamline the expense monitoring process, many families turn to specialized personal finance software. These tools offer comprehensive features for recording and categorizing expenses, creating detailed charts and reports, and setting achievable financial goals. By adopting financial monitoring software, you can track your finances more efficiently and effectively, gaining greater control over your spending and saving time in the process. Once you have a clear view of your expenses, it's time to identify areas where you can make cuts and save. When reviewing your financial records, pay special attention to recurring and unnecessary expenses that can be eliminated or reduced. This may include unused service subscriptions, impulse purchases, or frivolous expenses on entertainment or dining out. Additionally, be open to adjusting your consumption habits and exploring more economical alternatives. This might mean opting for generic brands instead of name brands, planning meals at home instead of dining out, or making the most of coupons and special offers when shopping. Small changes in your spending habits can result in significant long-term savings. Finally, remember that the process of tracking and controlling expenses is ongoing and requires long-term commitment. As your financial situation and priorities change, it's important to regularly review your budget and adjust your spending strategies as needed. With dedication and discipline, you can achieve your financial goals and build a solid foundation for your family's future. Create a budget. The creation and implementation of a budget are crucial steps to ensure that a low-income family can effectively manage their finances and achieve long-term economic stability. Certified public accountant Mark Noel highlights the fundamental importance of establishing a viable budget as the cornerstone of successful financial management. However, he also emphasizes that the involvement of all family members in the process is essential to ensure the accuracy and acceptance of the family budget. Including every family member in the budget creation process not only ensures that all aspects of family expenses are considered, but also promotes a sense of shared responsibility regarding family finances. By allowing each person to have a voice in budgeting, you are acknowledging the impact that financial decisions have on all family members and encouraging transparency and open communication about financial matters. Moreover, the active participation of all family members in the budgeting process can help avoid the omission of important expenses or the underestimation of certain costs. Each person has their own needs and priorities, and considering these individual perspectives during budgeting can lead to a more comprehensive and realistic financial plan. However, creating and maintaining an effective family budget requires more than just the contribution of each family member. It also requires commitment and discipline to adhere to the established budget and make adjustments as necessary over time. Regular monitoring of expenses against the planned budget and periodic review of financial goals are essential to ensure that the budget remains relevant and effective. A way to streamline the budgeting process is by using available tools and resources, such as financial management apps or online spreadsheets. These tools can simplify expense tracking, categorization of spending, and analysis of consumption patterns, providing a clear view of your finances and facilitating informed decision-making. Remember that a family budget doesn't need to be inflexible or restrictive. It's a flexible and adaptable tool designed to help you achieve your financial goals and meet your family's needs as best as possible. By involving all family members in the process and maintaining an open and collaborative approach, you'll be laying the groundwork for successful and sustainable long-term financial management. Budget for sufficiency. The process of crafting a budget for financial sufficiency is crucial to ensure that your basic needs are consistently met and that you have a solid foundation to tackle everyday financial challenges. However, it's often a delicate balance between needs and available resources, and it's at this point that tough decisions may arise. When you set a budget that doesn't cover your essential expenses like food, housing, and healthcare, you inevitably find yourself in a tough spot. As mentioned, you may end up pulling funds from other budget categories to make up for it, creating a vicious cycle of deficits and reallocations that can be draining and stressful for you and your family. It's important to confront this reality head-on and take proactive steps to address the situation. This may involve a range of strategies, including seeking opportunities for income enhancement, reducing non-essential expenses, and accessing assistance resources available in the community. First and foremost, explore all available options to increase your income, whether through a second job, freelance work, or seeking promotion or salary raise opportunities in your current job. Sometimes, finding additional ways to earn money can make the difference between just getting by and truly thriving financially. Additionally, reassess your expenses and identify areas where you can reduce or eliminate unnecessary costs. This may involve cutting subscriptions to services you don't frequently use, scaling back on entertainment or dining out expenses, and seeking creative ways to save on daily expenses like energy and transportation. Don't hesitate to seek help when needed. There are many assistance programs available for people in financial hardship, including food assistance, subsidized housing, low-cost healthcare, and more. These resources can provide a vital cushion as you work to stabilize your financial situation. Finally, remember that while facing tough financial decisions may be challenging, it's important to maintain a positive outlook and persevere through challenges. Focus on your long-term priorities and goals, and be open to adjusting your plan as needed to achieve financial stability and the well-being of your family. With determination and strategy, it's possible to overcome obstacles and build a more secure and sustainable financial future. Make adjustments. When your budget is unbalanced and expenses exceed income, it's crucial to act quickly and effectively to avoid an even tougher financial situation. Though it may seem daunting, there are ways to make adjustments to restore financial balance, whether by cutting expenses or increasing available income. The first option is to seek ways to trim expenses. This may involve a detailed analysis of your spending and identifying areas where you can reduce or eliminate unnecessary costs. For example, you might consider cutting subscriptions to services you don't use frequently, reducing entertainment or dining out expenses, or opting for generic brands instead of name brands. Small adjustments to your spending habits can result in significant long-term savings. However, reducing expenses may take time and require temporary sacrifices. As you work to trim spending, it may be helpful to explore options to increase your available income. This could include seeking additional work opportunities, starting a side business, or leveraging skills and talents that can be monetized. While increasing your income may require extra effort, it can be an effective way to balance your budget and build a stronger financial foundation for the future. Additionally, it's important to consider long-term adjustments to your expenses, especially if some of them are consuming a significant portion of your income. For example, if the cost of rent is weighing heavily on your budget, it may be necessary to look for more affordable housing when your current lease expires. While breaking a lease can be costly, moving to a more economical option can result in significant savings in the long run. Similarly, if transportation costs are burdening your finances, you may need to consider switching to a more fuel-efficient vehicle or exploring more affordable transportation alternatives, such as public transit or carpooling. Ultimately, making adjustments to your budget requires commitment, discipline, and a strategic approach. By identifying areas where you can trim expenses, seeking ways to increase your income, and making smart long-term financial choices, you'll be on the right path to achieving financial stability and ensuring a safer and more sustainable financial future. When it comes to personal finances, creating an emergency fund is like building a financial mattress that protects you in times of uncertainty and unexpected events. Finance expert Mark Noel highlights the critical importance of having an emergency fund as a top priority, especially for those living on a low income. While saving 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses may seem challenging, even a small financial reserve can make a significant difference in your ability to handle unexpected situations without compromising your budget and lifestyle. The idea of accumulating an emergency fund may seem out of reach for many people, especially those facing significant financial constraints. However, it's important to recognize that unexpected expenses can arise at any time, regardless of income level. From unplanned car repairs to unforeseen medical expenses, having some money set aside can help you face these situations with greater peace of mind and financial security. When creating an emergency fund, it's crucial to set realistic and achievable goals, considering your individual financial circumstances. Instead of focusing on reaching the 3 to 6 months living expenses goal immediately, start with smaller goals and gradually increase your reserve over time. Even saving a few $100s can be an important step in the right direction and provide a valuable safety net when needed. To build your emergency fund, it's important to prioritize regularly saving a portion of your income for this specific purpose. Consider automating your savings by setting up automatic transfers to your emergency fund account whenever you receive your salary or other form of income. This helps ensure that you are consistently contributing to your emergency fund, even when other expenses compete for your financial attention. Additionally, it's crucial to keep your emergency fund separate from your long-term savings or investments, so it's readily available when needed. Opt for a high-yield savings account with immediate liquidity, so you can access your funds quickly in case of emergency. Remember that an emergency fund doesn't need to be accumulated overnight. It's a gradual and ongoing process that requires commitment and discipline over time. By prioritizing the creation of a solid and accessible financial reserve, you'll be investing in your future financial security and peace of mind. Thank you for sticking with me until here. I hope the information shared has been helpful and inspiring for you. If you enjoyed the content and want to receive more tips and guidance on personal finance and budget management, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so you won't miss any future videos. Additionally, I'd love to hear your feedback. Leave a comment below the video sharing your experiences, questions, or suggestions for topics you'd like to see covered on the channel. Your opinion is very important to us and helps us create relevant and useful content for the community. Once again, thank you for watching and for being part of this journey of learning and financial growth. I hope to see you again soon in the upcoming videos. Until then, keep educating yourself and taking positive steps towards your financial goals. Take care.